Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
Moab sits in eastern Utah along the bend of the Colorado River, with red rock walls and mesas forming a hard perimeter around the town. The setting is immediate. The built area feels small while the landscape reads as a dominant permanent feature. Moab began as a practical settlement. Early life here depended on water access, workable ground, and routes that linked remote communities across the large region. The river corridor mattered because it enabled farming and basic supply. Over time, Moab's purpose expanded beyond local survival and became tied to regional movement. A major change arrived in the mid-20th century with uranium prospecting and mining. That era brought workers, equipment, and rapid infrastructure. It also reinforced Moab's role as a service town, a place where people could resupply, repair, and organize work in a landscape where the next town might be hours away. That functional origin is still visible. Moab does not present as a dense urban center. Buildings are mostly low, spread out, and utilitarian. Streets are wide and straightforward. The town feels designed for access and logistics rather than for compact walking districts. Even the commercial areas read as practical, easy to enter, easy to exit, and built to handle constant turnover. Behind the main streets, Moab residential areas feel separated and quieter. That separation matters because Moab is not only a stop, it is a year-round community with schools, local services, and routines that continue regardless of who passes through. The town has to work for residents first, not only for visitors. What defines Moab most is contrast. Human scale sits against geological scale that is difficult to absorb. From ordinary streets, you can see rock layers that present deep time. That backdrop changes how the town feels. It gives everyday movement a sense of place, and it reminds you that the settlement is a thin layer of human activity inside a much older system. Moab endures because it fits where it is. It does not try to overpower the desert. It stays compact, readable, and practical. The town operates as a real community while still supporting constant movement through the region. And that balance is the core of its identity. Moab's main roads function like a simple spine, with services concentrated where travelers can find them quickly. That concentration is not accidental. In remote regions, scattered essentials across towns create risks and inefficiency. Moab instead keeps key services close, which supports both residents and through traffic. The result is a town that feels direct. It is easy to understand, it is hard to get lost, and it remains recognizably itself even as the people passing through change from season to season.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.